everybody? Welcome back to Mahjong Soul, folks. My name's Yusong. I hope you're having a good day wherever you are. Folks, it's a beautiful day to be playing Mahjong, and no, your eyes are not deceiving you. Holy frick, we managed to squeak out of first place in the last game. I don't know what to tell you. I honestly, the king is back in town. Okay, well, that's not a really cool thing to say, but that's, it goes to show that we're really not used to winning here on this channel. But the king is back in town, and you know where the king's gonna go next? Into the Jade Room. And as we load into the Jade Room today, let me just say this. If you've been enjoying all the Zhang lately, make sure to subscribe. I got new videos every single day. You can also leave a like and a comment if you're feeling particularly generous, as that helps out the channel such a great deal. And it brings us to our featured comment of the day. Mini Vase writes, Yusong, I learned Debussy's La Fille aux Cheveux de Lin, the girl with the flaxen hair, a few weeks ago after hearing you play some of it on your Lunar New Year stream. I heard it many times before, but I never properly appreciated it until then. When you said, I need you to, quote, I need you to feel open to, feeling something in our cynical world, end quote. Before bar 17, and then afterwards yelled, quote, doesn't that frick, end quote. It was really convincing. But actually it was really lovely, and thanks for making me see the light with regards to this piece. Folks, it's not just brain rot on this channel, okay? For once in my life, I can say this, and it's not just a lie. There's learning happening. There's I don't know, we're exchanging art, you know what I mean? It's a 19th century French salon. You're exchanging your thoughts on what happens after we die. We're listening to music. We're appreciating poetry together. We're gonna look at a painting or something. This is a stream where cultural discourse happens. It's not just me screaming, Riichi Pinfu, oingo boingo. Sometimes it is that. But sometimes real art, real art stuff happens here as well. Folks, thank you so much for the kind words. I'm one tile away from Tenpai. It does go oingo boingo, I'm afraid. I mean, we have 0 copies of the Door of the White Dragon, but where we're going, we don't need copies of the White Dragon. Would just like to call Riichi with a double-sided weight. Now, I regret to inform you, the likelihood of our hand hitting has just gotten way worse. We would have loved to see a 5 of circles in our hand. Unfortunately, 3 of them have been pawned up by Left Lord. Look, I'll tell you this much right now. If we draw into a white dragon, I'm pretty sure we're gonna cling on to that white dragon. Like some Star Trek character languages that I know. Jesus Christ. Starting off the video with a strong joke for sure. I don't even know what to tell you. Would you believe me if I told you that I genuinely clocked that they were going for a half flush in the dealer's seat? I just expected a Riichi or something. But I guess on the first overflow tile, they were going for the character suit and they had just discarded a character suit tile. Oh my god, not after the worst stroke of my life. Oh my god. This game's humiliating, folks. This game is just genuinely so goddamn humiliating. I don't care. I'm swearing now. And you made me swear. And I don't like to do that just because I want the veil of normalcy before you. Oh, this game was so good! Oh my god. You better. Yeah, you owe me some good tiles, you sicko. Oh my god, this game is just Avengers Infinity humiliation. I don't know what to tell you. Before we get too far into this game, I also want to give a quick shout out to all the patrons. Patreon.com/YU_S2NG. Link is down below in the description. For $4 a month, you get access to a bonus video every single month, as well as a shout out like you're hearing right now, and a whole bunch of other goodies. Don't even think about clicking away from this video. We genuinely, the game has just started. We have not even tasted what it's like. We have not even basked in the warmth that is the dealer seat, okay? You can click off the video if we do terribly after East 3. But honestly, you shouldn't do that either, because then we have South 3, and then we're going to go to Virginia, and then we're gonna go to the White House. Yeah, okay? So, there's still a lot of ball game left. It's the bottom of the first inning. Sure, Shohei Ohtani, hit a Mongon into the bleachers, and we're not feeling great about that. In this analogy, we're not the Dodgers. But again, it's not over till it's over. Yusong, how are you doing outside of the game today? Thank you so much for asking. I really appreciate you asking. Folks, big developments in therapy, okay? Genuinely big developments in therapy. Here's something that I've learned, and I'm gonna try to change so that I might experience the epic pog, as in joy, okay? So that I might experience a little bit of joy of just being alive. I don't know. I don't know if that's how you pronounce those words. It's a very foreign concept, but I'm trying. I'm trying to make some changes that'll actually make me happy. So here's something that I've realized. When I do something well, when I feel accomplished about something, and this has been true for all my life. For example, Like, in college, I used to put a lot of myself or just spend a lot of time doing sketch comedy. While you were out making out, I was studying the Blade, okay? And the Blade is UCB-style game and doing a sketch show once a semester. But, like, meeting thrice a week to you know, write and I guess just hang out. But it was a really fun time, and I miss doing that a lot. But anyway, in college, like the night after a sketch show, so you worked all semester on it. You know what I mean? You put some blood, sweat, and tears, aka jokes, one-liners, and bits into the fabric of the show, and then you perform that show. You know what I mean? You wrote the lines. You bought the costumes from Party City, and then you said the lines in front of an audience of your peers, and they laughed at the things. It feels great, right? And you didn't forget any of your lines, and you didn't poop your pants on stage. A lot goes, like, you know, it's all pogging up. By the way, you're going for a half flush. Everyone's going for circle suit tiles. We're never going to get, if there is a god, we draw into 7 of circles. If there isn't, we probably lose this hand. Would I be so desperate as to chi into a 4 of circles? Now I would absolutely do that. I would absolutely do that now. Because there's only 2 copies of the 4 of circles left, and I don't think that we're going to just draw one au naturel. I think we're gonna have to grow one with GMOs. You know what I mean? We're not gonna just naturally get a 4 of circles in this moment. I mean, this is the shiniest hand I've ever seen. Call me Sir Toasty Toes stream. The way this hand is very shiny. I can't even pawn that, you sicko. I can't even pawn that. That pawn doesn't even help me advance this game. Magnus Carlsen crashing out at his pieces be like. It's a homonym for pawn. People are loving it in the comment section. I'm being told people are loving it in the comment section. Would love a chance to call Riichi. Oh my god, I can't believe this. This is like torturing a toddler with, do you want 1 marshmallow now or 2 marshmallows later? Give me any marshmallow. Oh my god, this is so bad. This is so bad. Oh, at least we didn't deal in what? Oh my, the single time. It's okay. It's okay. Keep your head up, King. You still got, don't even think about clicking away from this video. Just kidding. You can obviously spend your day however you want to spend it. We still have a DLC coming up. It did feel bad dealing into that full flush, but like also they didn't, officer, if I may, they didn't even call Riichi. So honestly, I think a lot of red-blooded Americans would do the same thing that I would have done. Weird patriotic spin to the commentary, not really retweets do not equal endorsements, nor do the things that I say equal endorsements. Yeah, not a thing that I do very often on this channel. So anyway, after the show, like the next morning, you would wake up and feel awesome, right? Like you did it. You know what I mean? Like, holy frick, you put in all that work and you did it. And I would feel good about myself for about 5 minutes, and then that good feeling would disappear. So like anytime I've even like, oh, you interview for a job, you do all this research, you've been networking your entire, your butt off for an entire freaking 2 years, and like, you know, doing all this stuff pro bono so you can network with people, and finally you get a job that you're looking for. It's very rare that this happened, but like it has happened once in my life, and I was like, oh, awesome, right? Awesome. And then 5 minutes later, I'm like, this is nothing. I'm gonna screw it up. It's gonna be awful. So I'm trying to do this thing where I like enjoy things for just a little bit longer. It's not like you have to enjoy it for the rest of your life or whatever, but also like, what's the harm in that? Like, doesn't that sound good? Doesn't that sound kind of awesome? So for example, like recently, and I mean, I don't know if anyone's gonna listen to this video. I'm begging you. I'm literally on my hands and knees. I'll bark like a dog. 1 of circles, 5 of circles, 7 of circles. 3 of bamboo, 6 of bamboo, 9 of bamboo, Westwind. All of these tiles allow me to call Riichi. Some Riichis are more equal than others. Animal Farm, George Orwell. I am begging you. Riichi, Pinfu, Red 5, triple-sided weight. I'm literally arf. Like, I'll do anything. Yusong, don't throw away your dignity so quickly. Welcome to the channel. Oh, awesome. Oh my god. I can't even with you. I genuinely can't even. That's the kiss of death. I can't do that. I genuinely can't. I would much rather throw the 5 of circles than I would rather throw this. No, dude, I genuinely can't, which is the worst part about all this. It's the biggest stinker you've ever encountered. Oh, it's Avengers Infinity stinkers. What am I gonna pawn there? Are you nuts? Have you lost your damn mind? I don't even think I'm supposed to. Oh my god, I'm one tile away from 10 pi now. I mean, I slam, I YOLO slam, and I cheat. I do whatever it takes. Don't, please, don't make me, don't play with my heartstrings like this. 3 7s are gone. Probably not waiting with a 7-8. Still possible. You're not waiting with a 4-5. Awesome sauce. Am I right, folks? That's a little awesome sauce right there. Epic win. You, my good sir, have just won the internet today. The 6 of circles is a safe tile. Why do you sound like a person from 2013 when you're happy? Don't know. Genuinely don't know. And we're going to return to the therapy thing in a moment. Never mind. Life is actually miserable. Trying to enjoy things a little bit longer. So, for example, like, some very kind and talented people were like, hey, do you want to do, like, improv with us? I'm like, oh my god, this is kind of what I've been trying to do in my spare time. I kind of want to, like, a big goal of mine in the past years to, like, meet more funny weirdos in real life because, I'm a sicko. I'm a sick type of freak who likes, laughing. And so that's been one of the, like, when I started therapy, one of my goals was just, like, meet more funny weirdos. And I'm trying to, you know, trying to actually do it. By the way, this is the worst day of my life. I'm like, oh, okay, the hand is awesome, but, like, don't make me look like such an idiot every single time I talk, Yostar. At least give the audience some plausible deniability. At least give me the tiles that I'm looking for, like, a little bit later than, like, rather than immediately after I talk about them. Would absolutely pawn into the white dragon, nothing else, though. So that's very cool. And then I was like, damn, like, I can't believe y'all are inviting me. Like, that's huge. And so I was like very, very happy because the long-standing goal. And then immediately afterwards, I was like, well, I'm just going to screw it up. I'm going to pee my pants on stage and then I'm literally going to become a social pariah, blah, 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 blah. And I didn't even get to enjoy it. I didn't even get to enjoy, like, oh, you did it, Yusong. You made advances towards a goal that you've had for a while. And I'm like, okay, so, because it's a very protective fear, right? Like, number one, if you're happy about something, oh, you might be less productive, right? If you're content with your current situation, you might be a little less productive in working or whatever. Doesn't that make sense in theory? But in reality, what does it actually do? Let me find the words real quick. It makes life absolutely devoid of any joy or whimsy or being able to look forward to anything. Literally, I asked my therapist today, because she has all these, like, studies and things that are, okay, good. I mean, not good, because I'm competing with all of you bozos to get out of last place, you dinguses. She has all these, like, studies and stuff. So, like, I don't even need to believe, like, I can be cynical about meditation. Oh, how woo meditation. Yeah, like, that's going to solve everything. And then she has all these studies, like, no, it actually, like, really, really helps, specifically these things that you're struggling with, rumination, etc., etc. So I literally asked her at one point, do you think looking forward to things makes people happier? And then I just started laughing because, you know, it's a very funny thing to say in retrospect. So I'm gonna just try to look forward to stuff a little bit more. It's so scary. It's a very protective feeling, right? Because if you rest on your whatever laurels, you might not feel productive. And like, if something gets canceled, like, for example, you're really looking forward to something, right? I can't wait to be in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. I have no idea why that was the first thing that came to mind. I've never been in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, nor do I even really want to. No offense. It seems like a fun time. It also seems cold, though. Sometimes it's, like, very cold in New York City. So I don't know. Maybe it's a great time, and I simply don't know what I'm talking about. Speaking of not knowing what I'm talking about, are you effing kidding me? You sickos, you sick little freaks. I mean, it's a good shape that we have in the bamboo suit, right? The dank 357. So we'd obviously love another 4 of bamboo. It gives us our pure double sequence. But now with this 357 shape, we guarantee ourselves being able to use our second copy of the Dora. That 9 of bamboo, like, had we drawn into an 8 of bamboo, we're not that happy with it, right? Because it doesn't allow us to use this extra Dora. How do I feel about how this hand is going? I would love to draw into another good tile. I'm gonna do this. I can't believe I'm gonna do this, but I am gonna do this. Because all simples 2 Dora is good enough for me, and this guarantees all simples. I'm 1 tile away from 10 pi. It's a little bit more aggressive, but I think I unfortunately have to be a little bit more aggressive. Because, did I say a little bit more worm? I don't know what I said. But a little bit more aggressive Just because if we lose this dealer seat, we might bleed out. You know what I mean? And I just don't want to do that. Number one, we haven't even found a good thumbnail hand yet. Poggies. Okay, unfortunate, you know, nomenclature there, but Extreme Poggers Home Edition. This is so good. I don't think anyone's going to be excited to throw a 3 or a 6 of bamboo, right? Tiles that are very, very close to the Dora. But you never know. We could, ways to improve this hand, we can draw into a 5 of bamboo, right? Red 5 of bamboo, it goes extremely oingo boingo. Get to wait on a 2 or a 5 or an 8 of bamboo if that is the case. So red 5 of bamboo probably are not draw. I'm not gonna lie to you though, I will take the Ron. Like any port in a storm, and that's a port right there. And that's a freaking port right there. Huge. Absolutely huge. Me looking at the left hand of a boat, that's a port right there. I know, I can't believe anyone wants to do improv with me. I know, I genuinely know. And you know, I like looking forward to stuff can lead to bigger disappointment, right? The difference in the graph. You know what I mean? Because if you don't look forward to something and then it gets canceled, then you're not even that upset to begin with. But if you do look forward to something and then it gets canceled, or something goes wrong, or it's a bad time, then you're like really, really disappointed. And that's sad. So I'm trying to avoid like big emotional swings. But again, that sounds like a good idea in theory, but in practice, it's making it so that I literally never look forward to anything. And then I'm just like giga bummed all the time, which, you know, not like, I'm glad I'm not bleeding or whatever, but also really stinky. Also like pretty stinky. Vylar gonna chi up the East Winds. There's nothing I can do about that. This hand is not terrible. It's like Green Dragon and maybe a half outside hand if we're nasty with it. And we might be nasty with it. Who knows? We're not going to be nasty with it. It's immediately not going to... Because half outside hand is 1 Han, and the Dora is also 1 Han. And this allows us to get into, like, double-sided weights and stuff, and for us to be able to accept the 6 of characters. So, I hate to burst your bubble, but we're absolutely... we're out... Oh, no. You have a half flush in the bamboo suit? I think they still have a half flush in the bamboo suit, but we got to be a little... We got to be a little bit wary. Because it's not like we can use all of our bamboo tiles either, so... Again, we got to be a little bit cautious. Sure, absolutely. Definitely into this. Would happily pawn into a 9 of bamboo or a 1 of bamboo. Save tiles for later. Oh, and a dank 3-5-7 shape. That goes extremely hard. I'm going to do what's called a pro gamer move right now and cut the 7 of bamboozlers. Why do I do that? I see all the copies of the 3 of bamboo. So no one can have a 3-4 in their hand. Thus, it makes it actually really difficult to use a 2 of bamboo. And as a result, therefore, hitherto, the 2 of bamboo is more likely to come out. 8 of bamboo could still come out. It's just not as likely, and it doesn't have that logical dankness. Oh my god, I play this like a monster. I play this hand like a... Please let me win this hand. Oh my god, this is one of those hands where it's like decisions matter. You know what I mean? Ah! Oh my god. When you play your butt off and you still lose, choices matter. Oh my god. Oh my god, I played so well in the... Oh my god. Okay, well, at least we're not in like... We're still in dead last. The point deficit is not as bad as it once was, but it's still pretty grim. So I'm like, I'm genuinely so scared. I'm like, everyone else is so experienced, and I'm not very experienced. And that's kind of where you want to be, though. You know what I mean? On one hand, it's nice to be like the least experienced person on like a improvising team, or just honestly, like I loved being in college and being the dumbest person in the room, which, by the way, wasn't that tough. But like, you know, sometimes as an undergrad, you take some classes with some grad students and you're like, damn, what are they're smoking some sorry. Oh my god. I mean, it's not like I have any... I mean, I really don't want to fold this. I really don't want to fold this. I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai. It's dank either way, by the way. Riichi, Pinfu, red 5, or oh my god. Am I stupid? Why am I not folding right now? I have safe tiles. Like these are genuinely safe tiles. But then after that, it's not like I have anything, you know? So I don't even feel good about that. Sure, I'll throw a 3 of bamboo. Could have had a bamboo dream. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's not over. We still have another dealer seat. Don't click away from the video. You can click away from the video if you want. But it was, you know, it's just nice to listen to people smarter than you talk. I feel like you me as the dumbest person in the room, you get to absorb way more information that way. So on the one hand, it's nice. On the other hand, I was literally telling my therapist, what if it goes really, really poorly? And then nobody, like, to embarrass yourself in front of your peers is like an effing nightmare. And then no one's going to want to hang out. And then I'm going to be an outcast and a social pariah. And, you know, my therapist is throwing haymakers at me. She's like, have you ever been a social pariah? No, she's not saying that kind of stuff. That's an exaggeration. That's definitely an exaggeration. She's not saying, but, you know, she's asking some, like, good questions. And, like, it's logically, like, it's not true. And also, by the way, it could go well. And that's something that my brain can just, like, never consider. But all this is to say that I can't even be like, yippee, I got invited. And, like, I think that, like, genuinely, because I've struggled with depression, honestly, since my whole life. But, like, probably since, like, high school / college. That's when I got, like, pretty, like tough. You know what I mean? So I've struggled with it, you know, my whole quote-unquote, I guess, adolescent to adult life. And I think the most aggressive way to tackle that might just be going yippee and trying to, like, exist in that for more than 5 gosh dang minutes and being, like, proud of yourself. You know what I mean? It's so cheesy, but it's, like, so true. What am I, a gordita crunch? You know what I mean? It's a reference to the cheesy gordita crunch. This is not product placement. This is just a reference that popped into my head. Okay, if there is a god, 3 of characters followed by 8 of circles. The last copy of the 8 of circles. Riichi, Pinfu, pure double sequence, Sumo, 2 Orodora. Come on. If there is a god, let's see it. Other things that we can draw into, 5 of bamboo. I would disregard this 2-4 shape if we drew into a 5 of bamboo. Oh, no good tiles. It's also an option, right? Definitely always an option when you're playing Riichi Mahjong, just never getting any good tiles. Man, I'm going to want that one back. Like, us dealing into that concealed, like, that Dama 10 half flush in the dealer seat, that's nasty. That's genuinely nasty. I mean, we're definitely going to want to see what Maka says about that, right? East 1 Giga deal, and that's going to feel bad. It's definitely going to feel bad. So, I'm going to try to improve the old mental. Oh, okay. That's huge. Now I can wait on a 5, a 6, or an 8. I mean, it's not amazing just because, like, there's a lot of 5s and 8s already gone. Some of my apes gone when your crypto wallet gets hacked, but not to the extent that it could have been. Some of my apes gone. Not all of my apes gone. So there's still a chance. There's definitely still a chance. Oh, and there's that chance. And it's my chance revolution, and we're going to slam it right now. Riichi Pinfu. If there is a god, and I hate to Pascal's wager every other hand of Riichi Mahjong, but if there is a god, 8 of circles. I'm not saying that we deserve it. Probably not, considering the amount of vitriol and venom that I hold against the RNG in this game. But it would be awesome to get an 8 of circles. Also, we haven't been able to... I just want us to enjoy the moment. Not only to be like yippee for any personal victories that any of us might be currently experiencing, but... this is before the Sword Art Online collab, which I think might be in the game now if you're watching this in the video. I'm recording these a few days in advance. So we need to enjoy these few videos where the commentary is not riddled with me saying Sword Art 1-9 as a pun on the number 9, because the number 9 frequently appears in this game. We just need to enjoy that before it happens. You know what I mean? It's like being in the eye of a hurricane. It's like, oh, this is nice, but I know something's brewing, you know? Please, 8 of circles. Look, I don't think anyone is going to want to do... Ooh. Wouldn't be surprised if that got me wronged, right? You never want to be cutting the Dora like that. Right, Lord Folding with the Dora, mayhaps? Don't really know. Maybe they had a pair of it. Maybe they had a triplet of it. And maybe they just didn't want to... they just didn't want the smoke. You know what? This hand is just Riichi, Pinfu, pure double sequence. If we're the only person in Tenpai at the end of this round, I'm also huge chilling with that. Yeah. We probably weren't going to get that much more than 3,000 points anyway. We did have to pay $1,000, so it's only net 2,000 points. But I am okay with that. That Riichi stick, if we win it back, it's like we never paid that money at all. Something opportunity cost. You know what I mean? POV, an English major who understands nothing about opportunity cost, explains supply side economics to you. Okay. Amazing question, which you didn't even ask. I just said the words amazing question, even though no one asked anything. What do we do with this hand? I don't think I'm cutting that 9. I think I'm cutting this 1, 2. Yusong, have you lost your dang mind? I don't know. But we have 5 shapes in our hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this is our 5th shape. Or the 4 of circles is going to become something. I genuinely do not believe in that 1, 2 shape, not even in the slightest. Maybe we're going a little too aggressive. You know what I mean? Maybe Marie Kondo, like we're Marie Kondo when we're throwing out everything right now. No, we're not being too aggressive at all. This is awesome. This is genuinely so dank. Nut draw, 8 of bamboo, followed by east wind. Oh my God. Dare I speak those words into the atmosphere right now? That would feel so good. Getting to end on a double-sided banger. Now, if you're watching along at home, I was gonna say we can play a fun game, which is that we could all guess what hand a crossword is going for. And I thought it was gonna be a half flush in the circle suit. It might still be a half flush in the circle suit. It's not a half outside hand. You would never discard those tiles if you were going for a half outside hand. I can't pawn, right? Just because the east wind is no longer doing anything for me. It's neither our seat wind nor is it our prevalent wind. So I wish I could pawn there, but our hand would not be valid. You could be going the worst 7 pairs line I've ever seen in my entire life. That's also another option. Okay. HC Justin, when you make a pretty subpar joke. Okay. I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai, and I don't think I'm changing my hand at all. Oh, you pawn my rando 4 of circles? You have a terrible all triplets hand, and I'm not even slandering them because I want to feel big and strong. I'm slandering them because I don't think I want this. I genuinely don't think that I want this. I mean, I'm either going to be single tile waiting for the 8 of bamboo or double pair waiting on these. I think I'm okay with either world. Doctor Strange voice when he doesn't have anything that important to say. I've looked into 2 universes, and we're pretty okay with both of them. Illegal use of the soundboard? I don't know about that. So, okay, it does look like they're going for a half flush in the circle suit. Do I give a frick? A Tribe Called Quest when they really don't want to swear? Sorry, the song that I'm referencing is Can I Kick It, which doesn't even rhyme with Do I Give a Frick. No, I don't think I give a frick. I think you can go for a half flush all day and all night. I might give a frick, folks. 3 of circles is not the worst tile to draw into, right? What are the chances that they have the last copy of the 4 of circles? I mean, still decently high. Oh my God, this is just shameful. I wish we could have a better showing than this. I mean, how sad am I to lose this hand? I'm going to reel myself back. I think I was getting tilted out the wazoo, but we have no real reason to be tilted. I don't think we have a reason to be tilted at all, if I'm just going to be honest with you. If we lose this hand, who the frick cares? I'm sorry for the language. I'm really sorry for the language. Disgusting. Hopefully they don't win this hand. What is happening? Oh no. 1 of circles is the new Dora. At least those tiles are gone. Much like the stop. I was trying to make a joke like much like the subject of this Cup song as popularized by the Pitch Perfect franchise. You're going to miss me when I'm bring me to this screen. Can I just be real with you? This is humiliating. I don't even know what I was trying to say. Was I trying to make a pun that's like, you're going to miss me when I con? Surely not, right? Because I would have landed that plane. Hashtag Sully style. Okay, this hand is not what you want to see when you're in the dealer seat and all the chips are on the line. We could go a little sicko mode, but we're not going to. Immediately, I'm going to decide that we're not going to. Could have gone for a half outside hand. No, simply no. Bartleby the Scrivener, I would actually like a hand with decent odds, okay? Not as catchy as the real Bartleby the Scrivener of, I would simply prefer not to, but genuinely not that bad. And that's reason number 1 out of 55 million why we're happy about that. Could have probably cut the 9 of circles, actually. Like, I think the 9 of circles is a better cut than the south wind there. Honestly, I'm just popping off right now. Popping off in what way? Just like conversationally speaking, you know what I mean? You sung other things that you're proud of lately? Oh no, we've been meeting a lot of people on stream. It's cool too. Channel just reached 21,000 subscribers. I don't think everyone's subscribing to me out of pity. You know, I think that some people are here because they think the videos are good. Huge. Okay, huge. We really want to see. You know what I want to see here? 3 of bamboo. I mean, that's an easy one. Followed by 9 of characters. Followed by, and get this, 9 of characters. That would be a great Riichi, Pinfu, Red 5 Dora, Pure Double Sequence, Sumo 2 Oradora hand. Now, I added a lot of maraschino cherries on top there, but I hope that you catch my drift. I mean, it goes oingo boingo, does it not? Your Honor, if I may present my case to the jury, it simply goes oingo boingo. Now, what do I want to see? Please, any 6s or 9s. Can I get a Sword Art 1-9 right now? POV, the collab hasn't even happened and your streamer's been infected by their own mind rot. Okay, now that's a little freaky. That's a little freaky. How many 9s are gone? I mean, I could either go for Pure Double Sequence or like better odds, better pizza, Papa John's. I don't know. I could go for the Pure Double Sequence or Riichi Pinfu. Pure Double Sequence doesn't even help that much. Am I a sicko? I'm a sicko. I'm going to take the perfect Dishon 10. I don't know if that's right. That's going to be contentious. The Mahjong scholars are going to debate this one for centuries to come. South 3, ripping apart Pure Double Sequence. Because now we only need one 6 or 1 9 to actually get this hand into Tenpai, right? Riichi, Pinfu, Red 5 Dora. If we sumo that hand, it's 12,000. If we Ron, it's 11,700. So like I'm okay with either reality. Again, a lot of Doctor Strange in today's video. Would it be awesome to it would be awesome to Riichi, perchance to Ron. I mean, that's huge right there. That's genuinely huge. I have Pinfu Red 5 Dora without it, but I think I'm supposed to slam the like and subscribe button. I am in last place, and it would be awesome to win $1 million right now. You know what I mean? Here we go. We're Lou Wilson buying 1 million pumpkin patch scratchers right now. 6 of circles, okay. Right Lord could be folding, that could be not. This is a bit of a risky tile, right? It's a little inside Suji to my discards. I see why they did it. I'm not waiting with a 6-7, or excuse me, I'm not waiting with a 7-8, and I'm not waiting with a 4-5. I can see why they discarded that tile. Absolutely. But there's always, you know what? There's always a chance that we could Ron as well. A crossword, they're not even, I'm not waiting with a 4-5. This is, it's freaky right now. It's freaky. I wouldn't say that my opponents are immediately kneeling under the might of my, on my dealer seat Riichi, nonetheless, okay? So that's a little disappointing because I would love for them to be intimidated right now. Did I just switch in and... This joke is so good. Can I try that again? Start the clip here. I wanted them to be intimidated. What? Did I just switch in and it's... I wanted them to be intimidated. Did they just see my Incineroar? Incineroar is a Pokemon that is very popular in the current VGC metagame. It's popular because of not only of its typing and moveset, but also because of its ability Intimidate. That lowers the attack of... And if you're playing VGC, it's going to be both opponents' Pokemon. Or both of the opponents' Pokemon. Let me be very clear. Barack Obama voice when watching a Wolfie Glick video. Let me be clear. It lowers both Pokemon. Both their physical attack. Would love to simply, excuse me, my 6% chance across 17,000 sumo opportunities. Oh, monitor off, internet disconnected, please. Oh my god. Oh my god. I paid another $1,000 just to watch. Folks, we need to hang on to this dealer's seat. That's so fricked up that everyone manages to play the best defense of their entire lives right there. Really disappointing that everyone's that this is like first monitor content for everyone and not second monitor content. Could use a little lack of focus. Stan Giesling in the Cosmic Ocean. Am I right, folks? Just kidding. A huge fan. Don't want to be throwing any shots right now. And also, if we're speaking about a lack of focus, a pot meat kettle, you know? 7 of circles is our nut draw. Undoubtedly so. I will also accept literally any, oh my god, literally any double-sided, shapes. I guess I'm okay with now being able to accept 2 of characters. Character 2. We're doomed. The lack of focus has never been more apparent than it is right now. This makes me want to cry. Really, I'm about to throw away the 2 of bamboo, thus making it impossible to accept the Dora. Oh my god. 4th discard Riichi. I feel like we have not had a lot of good opportunities to play the game. And usually I wouldn't be that salty. But we're playing a game right now. You know what I mean? And like, please color me surprised when I'm a little upset. I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai. Oh my god. Con. Okay. That's not the end of the world. If I draw into 3 of circles goes such oingo boingo. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? That's also really effing dank, dude. The fact that we lost the hand prior, 3 Oradora, really no. Really no. So I dealt into a Riichi red 5 hand, but it actually ended up costing me, checks notes, $1 million. So I was just destined to die here. And I don't even know if any of these hands were a good thumbnail. So I literally need a I need a Sumo Hanemon or a direct hit Mangon. I might have to, against my better judgment, go for some kind of half outside, full outside chicanery, some shenanigans. If I draw into red 5 in the circle suit, maybe Riichi Pinfu red 5 Dora, and we hope to get the luckiest direct hit on a crosslord. Like, that's interesting. Do I want half outside hand or do I want full outside hand? Am I rushing or am I dragging right now? We can just cut the east one. Again, let's let the tiles guide us. Riichi Pinfu pure double sequence 1 Dora red 5. Like, we don't have to go half outside anything. The Illuminati's gonna, the oligarchs in charge want you to touch grass. You don't actually have to touch grass if touching grass makes you uncomfortable. And we don't have to go outside as a result. 8 of characters would make the 7, 8, 9 a lot more attractive. Oh, awesome. Eastwind. Oh, that's so good. Should I have gone for orphans? Well, I had 3 to 4 orphans in my starting hand. Don't think that's worth it. I'm a little tilted right now. God. Oh, I feel like, oh my God. Oh. I mean, I have to call Riichi here. Like, I can't play passively. So nut circumstance. Me when I'm a squirrel who knows game theory. These are the worst draws I've ever had in my entire life, by the way. Yostar wants me humiliated. Yostar wants me humiliated. There's no other way to describe it. Can't pawn. Genuinely can't pawn. If I open up my hand, there's no shot that I get like a 4 or a 5 pawn moment. Am I hallucinating right now? The nut circumstance is a crosslord calls Riichi, and then we call chasing Riichi, and then they deal into us. Yusong, you are drunk beyond belief right now. I hear you. I genuinely hear you. By the way, I just killed my chances at Nagashi Mangan, but even if I sumo Nagashi Mangan, it's not enough. They go down 2k, I go up 8k. It's genuinely not enough for me to get into 3rd place for Nagashi Mangan. You can't direct hit Nagashi Mangan at all. It's literally only sumo. Sure, I mean, look, pure straight is another 2 Han. You know what I mean? So, like, it's either half outside hand or pure straight. I'm not happy with either. Let me just be extremely, extremely clear about that. 8, 9? Yes. Okay, I don't know what some of these sounds that are coming out of my mouth. I don't necessarily know what those are. Mixed triple sequence, Riichi, full outside hand. Yeah, that's like a gazillion Han. If we can make that happen, that's going to feel incredible. So 8 of characters. Oh my God. No, I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. I can't let you. If Outcast wrote the soundtrack to 2001: A Space Odyssey, I'm sorry, Miss Jackson, but I'm afraid I can't let you do that, Dave. Okay, Jesus Christ. Okay, two of characters is usable if we draw into a 1 of characters. Folks, we're on like military rations right now. This is so, we're starving. We're genuinely starving for crumbs. A lot of the 9s of characters getting slurped up. I hate that. Does anybody else find that absolutely detestable? Oh my God. 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 What? Tenpai for exhaustive draw, you sickos? The likelihood that even matters is like so low. I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai. Devastating loss. Like, I wish I could stand before you. Oh, awesome Damaten pure double sequence single tile York on the 7 of characters. Awesome. Really cool. So had I not dealt into that first hand, we would have won this game. Oh my God, just a simply having a disastrous Christmas time right now. Yep. Get me into the game logs right now. Not even the smiling Hinata's face can make this feel any better. I cut 7 of characters here. And I don't think that that's awful. Are you seeing this right now? 1 overflow tile, and I'm supposed to get, like, creeped out? Oh my God. I mean, it's going in the LibreOffice document, but I'm not happy about it. Oh, I guess because my hand is literally worth nothing. Okay. All right. You know what? This is my fault. This is genuinely just my fault. And at least we're learning something here. 62. Unfortunately, much like every ship must obey the whims of the vast ocean. No. Much like every ship must respect the whims of the almighty ocean, we must also respect the overflow tile. If someone is going for a flush, half flush, or full flush, and they start discarding overflow tiles, we must stop, drop, and roll. If our hand is worth peanuts, then perhaps a fold is in order. So that's my bad. That's genuinely my bad. Really stinks to lose at the hands of this, but at least we can learn something, add to the document. This was also so sad. Like this is like a smaller thing, but like imagine if we were able to play this hand. This hand is so effing playable. This is like so playable. Tanyao red 5. Like this is the most Tanyaoable hand of all time. Oh my god. Sumo. Giga dealing. South 3 ripping apart pure double sequence. Tell me I play this like a monster. I play this like a monster, dude. Oh my god. This is such a good discard. And then the fact that we didn't win this hand, plus 12,000 points here. I mean, I don't need to tell you that goes like that's so, oh my god. Just really unlucky game circumstances, right? 4 and 7, 1, 3, 1. Dead wall? 1? Okay. Nothing we can do about that, I guess. Genuinely nothing we can do about that. South 3 epic dealin'. So the Riichi was called. And I'm in the dealer's seat. I'm folding. How is this like any safer? Oh, because Genbutsu Greg? Oh my god. It's not like unthinkable. But I'm like, if they sumo, I lose this game. And in this situation, it feels so sad to be like, well, maybe someone else will deal in. Because I don't know, like, I don't want to believe in that. This is a pretty decent, like, score discrepancy. I suppose it's like if I were to discard what I did, we're 1 tile away from Tenpai. If I were to discard what I did, what Maka wants, we're 1 tile away from Tenpai. The tiles that we can accept are vastly different. Like if I rip apart this, I can accept 5-8 or 2-5-8 in the character suit. And if I do this, I can no longer accept 5-8 in the circle suit. I can only accept 3 of circles. Character suit remains the same. I guess that's okay. Oh, it's such a pain. I don't like dealer seat aggression. Doesn't that at least like make you feel something? Oh my god. The double pair York. This is such a good hand. And the Riichi gets called and it's awesome. And then had we dealt in like if they didn't hit any Oradora here, and I know of like if ifs and buts were candies and nuts, then we'd be having a great time or whatever. I don't even know how that idiom is finished. But had we dealt into a 2-on hand, we wouldn't have to go for this idiocy. Dude, if had any of these draws actually been anything, like that would have also gone hard. We spelled out near egg in the discards, by the way. You hate actually being able to spell like a pronounceable phoneme in the frickin' discards. Shout out to any linguistics majors out there. Folks, I don't know why I disappeared the webcam. Oh my god. I mean, we just got owned there. Tell me my stats still look okay? I mean, that's not... Who cares? Who cares about the stats? You want to just win. The stats literally don't matter. I can't believe how tilted I am. Brutal. Absolutely brutal loss, but you know what? Sometimes it's how the cookie crumbles. And then we still got some good stuff conversationally flowing today. So no qualms about that. Folks, that's going to do it for today's video. If you enjoyed this, if you enjoyed the genre, make sure to leave a like and a comment. Helps out the channel such a great deal. You can also subscribe for new videos every single day. I stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 3 p.m. Pacific. Link is down below in the description, along with our community Discord, our VOD channel, and our Patreon, which is the best way to support me. Until next time, please take care of yourself. And please be kind to yourself, okay? I'll shake it off. I'll genuinely, by the next video, it's going to be fine. It's going to be water under a bridge, but, oh, I'm angry. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Peace.